Front Row MMA here at Cage Warrior 64, the Forum in Kentish Town, with the winner of first fight of the night, and I'm shaking in my boots here. Veera Nykanen.
Yeah.
Yes! First off, a fantastic performance. Were you worried when your opponent didn't make weight that you might not fight?
I was very worried because Kirsty is a lot taller and bigger fighter than I am, because I was actually underweight.
Yes.
So the main reason I took this fight was because it was gonna be 115 pound, like the category. But luckily we tweaked it a bit, or the promoters tweaked it a bit, and then we just agreed on having an amateur fight. Because I want to have my pro fight in my own weight category and not catch weight.
The fight itself, it seemed that you were very patient. She would overcommit on a strike, and you'd change levels at the drop of a hat. Was that the plan for this fight?
Yeah, that was the plan. I only knew or got the info about this fight 4 weeks ago, and before this I've been like only training and fighting like amateur level. So we had to have a very simple plan that I could follow. So very not anything complex. We were just counting on my speed being smaller, and then just like a few punches, like committed ones. And then rapid change of level and moving sideways, because we knew that Kirsty is from, I think, Thai boxing background, or at least stand-up, like kickboxing or Thai boxing background. So we wanted to make the fight move like a lot sideways, and then up and down, changing levels.
Well, your top position, I mean, you looked incredibly sticky on top, and a beautiful transition from, I thought you were looking for an arm, and then it was knee on belly into mount, and it seemed that on the top, side control in the mount, she couldn't do very much.
Well, she was actually, it was very windy up there, so it wasn't so easy staying on top. That's why I had to tease her a little bit with the arm, and changing just small changes in position, and just like single punches, so that the referee wouldn't get us back up so soon.
It's actually nice to hear a fighter admit to that kind of game plan, because it was effective and it worked. And quite frankly, why would you want to stand and I never understand when fighters get sort of panned in the press for fighting smart. Who do you want to thank for this performance? Are there any sponsors or teammates that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, I firstly and almost only, of course, there's a few other people as well. I want to thank my cornerman Owen Wilbury, who has been very committed to this fight during this just for 3 weeks, and very patient with me. So just.
And are there any sponsors or training partners you'd like to say?
Well, first of all, of course, thanks to Olli Hartikainen, the manager, to get me here. I wouldn't be here otherwise, and thanks to all the girls at our gym, because it wouldn't have been possible to train without you girls. So
look, for Cage Warriors debut, I believe you got the win. It's a nice win. Can we expect to see you back in Cage Warriors? And we hear they're in Scandinavia soon, a little closer to home. Would you like to be on that card?
Yeah, I definitely would like to be, and this is a good step up towards the pro fights, because of course we had to drop it down a little bit to have an amateur fight. So it was actually maybe, considering my situation, this was overall better for me because it was such a huge leap
Yeah.
to the 5-minute rounds, and like I actually like had my first 3 5-minute rounds in the training like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So actually it all like turned out the best. Of course I would have loved to have the first pro fight with Kirsty, but overall this is just like the situation now, and I'm happy.
Well, it was a pleasure to watch you work, and like I said, a smart performance and an effective one. I thought it was a great job, and we look forward to seeing you fight again. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
A pleasure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.